Have you felt that every loss, rejection, or leadership change is a setback? What if your real power hides in the tiniest responses? Those moments between the big challenges. Let's uncover how ambitious women leaders and creatives can turn tough transitions into energy source. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Reinvention Lab, where ambitious women transform loss into legacy. Hosted by Master Certified Life Coach and fellow trailblazer Sandy Linda, this is your space to discover how life's biggest challenges can ignite profound transformation, where grief becomes growth, setbacks become stepping stones, and your unique story lights the way for others. If you're ready to turn life's challenges into opportunities for leadership, legacy, and forward momentum, you're in the right place. Let's dive in.
Hello, creative humans and fellow trailblazers. I am glad you are here today. For a long time, I thought being a leader meant making big moves and creating huge wins, especially in tough times. But when facing loss or starting over, it's the small moments that matter. The way you show up for yourself and others. Those quick, quiet choices shape your journey. Let's rethink leadership together and see how these tiny moments shape your life and legacy. Let's discuss something that I don't hear much in some leadership podcasts, and it's called micro leadership moments. Real leadership isn't about big speeches or huge wins. It's in the everyday stuff, quick hallway chats, your tone, or how you handle a tough moment. These small choices build trust, inspire people, and shape your reputation over time. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to spot these micro moments and use them to make a difference without changing who you are or making a scene. Let's dive in. Let me illustrate one power of micro moments. Imagine you're heading to your office and you spot a coworker who looks upset or stressed. You got somewhere to be, but you could ask, "Jessica, how are you feeling today?" It only takes a few seconds. That tiny moment might seem like nothing, but it could mean the world to them. It could help them feel seen, start building trust, or even help your whole team do better. Sometimes the smallest choices matter most. Let's break down what I mean by micro leadership moments. These are all those small things you do all day long. Quick choices, little chats, even the look on their face when someone needs your attention. Most people think leadership is about huge decisions or giving big speeches. That's okay. But when you've gone through grief, loss, or you're starting to reinvent yourself, it just takes you to take a moment to say good morning, or if you nod when someone shy speaks up in a meeting. Think of micro leadership like compound interest in investing. You are putting a little money in the bank every week. It doesn't look like much at first, but after a while, it adds up and grows. That's how these tiny moments work in leadership. Each kind word, short thank you, or quick check-in builds up. Over time, people start to trust you, look up to you, and even copy your style. You don't have to be dramatic or super confident. You keep showing up in those everyday moments. This concept is particularly powerful for those of us who lead with quiet confidence because it plays to our natural strength. And I did an episode on quiet confidence, and we will leave it on the show notes. You don't have to be the loudest person. You need to be thoughtful in little ways that others miss. Let's examine 3 types of micro moments. First, recognition moments. This is about noticing people and acknowledging their effort. Instead of saying good job, try Samantha, I saw how you reorganized that data to make it easier for everyone to use. That initiative moves our projects forward. You see, it takes a few extra seconds. When you call out exactly what someone did and its impact, it feels genuine. And those acknowledgments can inspire more great work. The compound effect occurs because people remember how you made them feel seen and valued. You have built a microculture of appreciation. One small thank you at a time, and it spreads through your whole team. Number 2, present moments. This one is simple but tough. Imagine someone comes to you with a question while you are busy. You can brush them off or pause what you're doing and give them your full attention for a minute or two. That shows them they matter to you. Over time, people will want to come to you with ideas or problems because they know you will listen. Being present, even for a short time, builds real trust. When you apply the power of the pause principle, you communicate something powerful about their worth and your leadership character. The real magic is about showing up. When people see that you are fully tuned in, listening, not just nodding along, they start to trust you more. Suddenly, they are coming to you with better ideas, real feedback, and even the kind of details you never hear otherwise. You become the person people want to talk to because they know you are genuinely present. And in today's world, that's a leadership superpower. Number 3, tension navigation moments. This involves how you handle disagreement or unexpected challenges in real time. Sometimes people disagree with you or things go wrong. It's tempting to get defensive or brush it off. The micro leadership moments occur in that split second when you choose your response. When someone tells you that they don't agree with you on this particular project, try to pause, take a breath, and say, I want to hear what you think. Can you help me understand? It takes a little longer and it isn't always easy, but it helps your team know it's okay to speak up. This builds safety, trust, and better ideas for everyone. The compound effect of consistently navigating tension this way is profound. Your team learns that it's safe to disagree with you, which means you get better information and more innovative solutions. Other leaders start noticing how you can manage difficult conversation with grace. You are modeling leadership that creates psychological safety. Now, let's make this real. Here is a simple daily practice framework you can start using right away. The first one is the intention setting ritual. First, every morning, before you dive into emails or meetings, ask yourself, how do I want to show up in small moments today? You don't have to be perfect. Just set an intention to be aware of those little chances to make a difference. Setting an intention for your micro leadership takes 60 seconds. You'll be amazed how much more conscious you become of these opportunities. Your second daily framework is the evening reflection practice. At the end of the day, think about one moment you handle a micro moment well, and one time you could have done better. This isn't about beating yourself up or self-criticism. It's about building up your awareness muscles. You get better at noticing these moments as they happen. The last daily framework is called the ripple effect tracking. Once a week, notice the compound effects of your leadership moments. Has someone on your team become more engaged? Maybe someone is more open. You're having better conversation. Or the team feels more positive. The ripples effect tracking helps you to see daily small actions. So, here's what I want you to remember. Being a great leader isn't about waiting for your chance in the spotlight. It's about how you show up every day in the tiny moments that others might miss. With intention, presence, and care, you can make a huge difference, one small action at a time. So for your mental boost for this week, I would like you to do a 60-second intention practice every morning. Before you start your day, pick one way you want to be intentional in your small interactions. That's it. Don't try to change everything at once. Just pay attention and see what happens. Remember this idea. Resilience helps you stay steady. Connection turns small moments into real relationships. And little steps forward can create a future you're proud of. This idea fits into the core principles that I discuss, and we will put it on the show notes. So my final thought for today, your leadership story is built out of thousands of tiny moments. The secret? Start small, stay consistent, and you'll see just how powerful your quiet confidence can transform everything around you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye.
Thanks for joining us on the Reinvention Lab. If today's episode inspired you, don't forget to follow and share it with someone who's ready to turn their challenges into opportunities. Want to take your journey to the next level? Visit sandylinda.com/program and apply for coaching today. Together, we'll turn your story into a legacy. Until next time, keep moving forward with purpose, passion, and power.